How often do you see griefers in Red Dead Online? I mean, if you will watch any of those griefing griefers for being griefed by griefers types of videos, it might look like Red Dead Online is overcrowded with griefers. But according to my personal experience, meeting griefer in Red Dead Online is an extremely rare thing, because community is extremely friendly. I mean, Red Dead Online probably has the best gaming community that I've ever seen, but it's only my impression, so I decided to gather at least some data to find out how often griefers are in Red Dead Online. But let's begin with the definition. Wikipedia describes griefer as a person who sucks big. Oh, sorry, it's how I personally describe griefers. According to Wikipedia, griefer is a who deliberately irritates and harasses other players within the game, trolling, using aspects of the game in unintended ways. I like this definition a lot, and according to it, if someone is attacking other players in Red Dead Online while they are just doing their own business like hunting or maybe bounty hunter missions, he is a griefer. But when game tells one player to attack other player and he does so, for example when he sees long distance trader delivery or big bounty on someone's head or some sort of a mission, it's not a griefing technically. I know many will disagree, especially if we're talking about long distance deliveries, but in my opinion it's not a griefing by any means. It's a part of a game mechanic. I don't like it, I don't attack other players when I see that they are doing this long distance delivery, but it's not a griefing. Game literally tells you to rob this delivery. Plus, people who decided to make this long distance delivery, they've made their choice. They knew about the risks, but they decided to do so because of the high reward. If you disagree with me, there is a voting on a community page, link will be in the description, go vote and let me know your opinion. But for now, let's say that griefers are players who attack other players for no real reasons, just because they want to. And to find out how many such players in Red Dead Online, I've made the following experiment. For more than a week, every time I saw a player in Red Dead Online, I went to him and waved. I mean, obviously, if this player will start shooting me, he's a griefer, because there is no reason for him to do so. I've made exactly 100 such interactions, not counting AFK players, of course, and out of 100 players, only 4 choose to attack me. One probably killed me occasionally because he ran away super fast after I killed him back, so he doesn't look like a griefer by any means. 2 were simply beginners, less than level 10, and I'm pretty sure they were thinking they are in GTA Online, that's why they were just running around shooting everyone they see. But they've learned the lesson. Probably not, but who cares. And by the way, not all low-level players in Red Dead Online behave this way. I've met many low-level players during this experiment and most of them were friendly. Anyway, I've spotted real griefers only once. They shot me when I got close, then I thought that it might be a mistake, but they shot me again and then we start fighting. And we had a pretty long fight, so real griefers, only once out of 100 players. By the way, almost always players were waving back at me or doing some other emotes. But you might say that it's because I was playing on an Xbox and on other platforms players are not so friendly. Well, a few months ago I was playing on a PC and making this White Knights challenge, basically giving pelts and carcasses of legendary animals to random strangers. For the video on my streams and just playing, I gave away 30 legendary animals, and you know what, out of these 30 cases I was attacked only once, again by the group of low-level players. What a surprise. And overall, from my experience, there are not so many griefers on a PC. Cheaters, yes. Modders who will chase you, yes, sometimes, but griefers, not really. Anyways, there is not enough data, but according to my experiments, only 3 to 4% players in Red Dead Online are griefers, which is super interesting, pretty much the same result I've received after making this vote on a community page like a week ago. I've asked my viewers how often do they meet griefers in Red Dead Online, and as you can see, the most popular answer is rarely. Only 13% are meeting griefers often in Red Dead Online, but again, maybe they are constantly making these long distance trader deliveries and when attacked by someone think that it's a griefers, which is not. Anyway, only 4% out of 24,000 said that they are griefers themselves. So I guess it's safe to say, griefers are extremely rare in Red Dead Online. Most players are friendly and they just want to chill and relax in this beautiful world, not to mess with other players or troll or grief someone. Let me know in the comments whether you agree with this conclusion or you have some different opinion. Anyway, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. До свидания.